Hey everybody, it's Christine and thank you for joining me for another episode here of Gallivanting Gal Travel. Today I am going to take you through what I am packing for my trip, or planning to pack, which potential bags I am going to use for the trip, and I'm going to try to cram everything I think I want to bring on my trip into a couple of bags to see how it works out, to see if I have enough space, or whether or not I'm going to have to reduce what I'm packing by a significant amount, which I have a feeling is going to be the case. This really is my first attempt at packing for this year-long trip. So I'm gonna lay out everything on my bed that I think I'm gonna bring and then see where we stand. The first thing I've been considering when thinking about packing for this trip has been which pieces of luggage I'm gonna use. I've laid out here all the different options that I have, and I was originally going to go with the two pieces on the far left, which are my Briggs & Riley Explore duffel bag and roller. However, I then received the Briggs & Riley Baseline international size roller and thought, I actually like this piece a little bit better if you watch my other video on it. And it's international size obviously, so flying might be a little better with that in Europe. But then I also have the Osprey Fairpoint 55-liter bag that comes with, it's actually a 45-liter bag and a 10-liter backpack. And I used these two bags when I went on a 10-day trip to Argentina back in 2012, and they were fantastic, and I love them. The biggest thing is that I'm not backpacking, and I don't mind using a backpack, but that isn't my main goal. So I don't really mind having rollers. I also have a few different purse options on the right that I am considering. I'm not planning to bring all three of them. I probably will bring the small one and then one of the two larger. So one of the top's is actually a laptop bag, but the middle one is what I use day to day in my regular life. So I think the next step is to figure out what I'm going to be packing, and then I can assess which pieces of luggage will be the best to hold it all. Ideally, I'd like to limit myself to 2 main pieces of luggage and hopefully pack my purses inside them, but I think it's going to take a few rounds of culling the different things I want to pack in order to narrow it down to exactly what is necessary for me to bring. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of it. Okay, it's time to start figuring out what to pack. So I'm gonna lay everything out here on the bed that I think I'm going to bring with me, and then we'll see how over the top I've gone with what I'm trying to bring. I know, I have way too many pairs of shoes. So here is my first round of what I think I need to bring. There's probably a few things missing from this stack of crap. And I know there's probably also way too much in here, but I thought I would start by throwing everything out there that I think I want to bring, or almost everything, and now I'm going to try to fit it all in to a couple of suitcases and see where I stand. So let's give that a go. I'm going to start with the Briggs & Riley Baseline and my Osprey Fairpoint 55-liter that includes a 10-liter backpack, day pack, because I absolutely love this day pack. It's fantastic for so many different things, and I could bring just the pack and not the big pack, but it zips onto it, so it just makes life so much easier when you just bring both. So we'll put the day pack to the side for now, and we'll just focus on filling up the 2 main bags and see where we end up. I'm actually going to start by taking out the things that I'm planning to be wearing when I travel. So when I leave, I'll probably be wearing these boots and a pair of my jeans. Obviously, my jacket is not gonna get packed. And I'm not planning to pack this scarf because it is pretty bulky. Okay. Also, will not be packing my neck pillow, so I'll be using that on the plane. Is it wrong to bring an entire bag of shoes? Okay, so I could still compress this suitcase down. It has the compression system, so I can lift the whole thing up, fill it up with more stuff, and compress it down. And so I think I still have a good amount of, decent amount of space in it, but it's pretty full at this point. So let's move on to our other bag here. So this isn't exactly how I'm gonna be packing when I put everything in. Obviously, I'm gonna spread my clothes out between the two bags. Right now, I've put pretty much all my clothes in here. And so everything else that is going into the big backpack would get bounced around quite a bit. But just for the sake of seeing how things fit. I know, I'm going to need to get some zip ties. So incredibly enough, and I'm pretty surprised here, everything that I laid out initially fits without any problems, and I still have space in both of the bags. I also don't have anything in this bag, which will likely hold my extra purse and my passport, money, sunglasses, all of the kind of daily necessities I'm gonna need while I'm traveling. My eye mask and my earplugs and my neck pillow. This bag here has to be checked. The Osprey Fairpoint 55 liter has to be checked. It's a backpack, but the straps zip inside it, and they require that you check it. It doesn't meet carry-on requirements. So I'll be checking this bag. I already paid for a check bag anyway, and I'll be carrying on my backpack and this suitcase. So it looks like I've figured out what I'm bringing, and I wasn't gonna do the backpack thing, but this bag is just so versatile and so useful, and if I want to take, a few days day trip away from where I'm mainly staying, I could just take this bag. I also will have the day pack with me that zips to it. It's just extremely convenient. So I will be doing one other video where I show you everything I end up bringing, and I'll go through it with you. There's probably a couple more dresses that I'd like to bring, maybe a couple more shirts. I know I'm gonna be overdoing it a little bit, but I'm starting to travel in the winter time, so the clothing is a bit bulkier. So I think I'm gonna avoid actually bringing much spring clothing and smaller dresses and things, since I can buy that once I get over there and when the weather gets nicer. So thank you for watching, and if you have any advice, especially women out there who have traveled long term and would like to recommend what you might bring to help with your journey, please comment below. I'd really appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel. I will be leaving in less than 3 weeks, heading off to Barcelona first for a month, and I am really excited, so I hope you stay tuned and stick around.